very disappointing news from the government, because what they seem to have done is replaced one costly, brutal and ineffective gimmick, the Rwanda plan, with another, which is just a continuation of the failed doom loop that we are in of having systems that produce irregular migration and people who are unable to maintain an authorized migration status here in the UK, and so fall out of that status. We're not going to tackle those systems. We're not going to fix them so that people have safe and legal ways to reach the UK. We're not going to fix the system that is so difficult to navigate that people who are already here with a visa end up losing their status and working here without authorization. Instead, we're going to punish some of the victims of that. And ultimately, that's extremely expensive. It's a waste of taxpayer resources, though, because it doesn't achieve anything. It doesn't change the system that is producing these outcomes. And so it's simply throwing good money after bad. And it's very disappointing from a government that promised us change.
So what is the answer in your view, then?
Well, it's about addressing the systemic reasons that people become undocumented when they are in the UK or come to the UK without authorization. We know that people who come here through irregular means are coming because they largely have connections to the UK and are largely escaping from danger and persecution around the world. So the simple answer to that, and we all know what it is, the truth is we have to offer them alternative ways to travel here, alternative ways to access our asylum system. And that means negotiating with the EU to facilitate that access through a program of credible shared responsibility for the people who are seeking protection across our continent. That's difficult. And what the government knows very well is that that's difficult, it will take time, and it's quite a tricky negotiation to do. And so what they're trying to do to cover for the fact that they are unlikely to see a fast win in terms of a drop-off in the number of migrant boats arriving is that they're targeting the victim.